What if I told you? A cat the size of a small dog, with the heart of a gentle giant, that chirps instead of meows. It sounds insane, right? But today, we're diving into the world of one of the most incredible cat breeds on the planet, the Maine Coon. These cats are literally huge, but everything you think you know about cats is about to be turned upside down. I've always been fascinated by animals that break the mold, and the Maine Coon does exactly that. By the end of this video, I promise you, you're not just going to want one of these majestic creatures, you're going to be obsessed. So grab a snack, because we are about to explore everything that makes these cats so special. We're going to look at their unbelievable size, their surprisingly dog-like personalities, and the weird sounds they make that sound like they're from another planet. I've spent weeks researching this, talking to owners, and honestly just scrolling through thousands of photos of these fluffy giants, and what I found is crazier than you can imagine. This isn't just a video about a cat breed, it's a deep dive into why the Maine Coon might just be the most perfect pet you never knew you needed. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you won't want to miss what's coming next. We're going to break down 5 insane reasons why your next pet absolutely has to be a Maine Coon. From their gentle souls to their lion-like manes, every single detail about them is fascinating. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate guide, and it's going to blow your mind. Are you ready to meet the king of all house cats? Let's do this! The first thing you notice about a Maine Coon is its sheer size. These things are massive, legitimately the largest domesticated cat breed in the world. You see one walking across the room and for a second, you might think a bobcat broke into your house. They can weigh up to 25 pounds, sometimes even more, and when they stretch out, they can be over 3 feet long. It's easy to look at an animal that big and feel a little intimidated. You'd think a cat of that size would have a huge, bossy attitude to match, right? But that's where the first mind-blowing fact about them comes in. Despite their intimidating wild appearance, Maine Coons are known as the gentle giants of the cat world, and it's not an exaggeration. I'm talking about a level of chill that is almost unheard of in cats. They have this incredibly calm and patient demeanor that makes them amazing family pets. While some cats might get skittish or annoyed around loud noises or energetic kids, Maine Coons just kind of go with the flow. They're more likely to watch the chaos from a comfy spot or even gently join in than to run and hide under the bed for hours. It's this gentle nature that completely contradicts their powerful look. This easygoing vibe makes them especially incredible with children. We've all heard horror stories about cats and kids not mixing well, but Maine Coons seem to have a built-in understanding of how to be gentle. They are surprisingly tolerant and patient, often forming deep protective bonds with the youngest members of the family. They become more than just a pet, they become a furry, oversized guardian. Okay, so we've established they're huge but super sweet. But here's where it gets even crazier. If you've ever been torn between getting a dog or a cat, the Maine Coon is literally the answer to your problems. The most shocking example? They play fetch. You can throw a small toy across the room, and many Maine Coons will instinctively chase after it, pick it up in their mouth, and bring it right back to you to throw again. This isn't just a one-off trick. It's incredibly common, and comes from their history as working, retrieving cats. But it goes way beyond fetch. Unlike famously aloof breeds, Maine Coons are people cats. They follow you from room to room to be near you. Think about it. You're cooking dinner and they watch from the kitchen floor. You go to watch TV and they hop up on the couch next to you. You head to bed and they claim a spot at your feet. This companionship feels dog-like, but in a uniquely feline way. And get this, many can be trained to walk on a leash. Their intelligence and laid-back nature make harness training surprisingly easy. Imagine neighborhood walks or hikes together. For Maine Coon owners, that cartoon idea is real. They love exploring outdoors with their trusted human. So if you want the loyalty and interactive spirit of a dog, but the self-sufficient grace of a cat, the Maine Coon is, without a doubt, the perfect hybrid. So these cats are giant, gentle, and act like dogs. What else could there possibly be? Well, on top of all that, they are ridiculously smart. We're talking top-tier intelligence in the feline world. Their brains are as massive as their bodies. This isn't the kind of cat that just sleeps all day. Their minds are constantly working. They figure things out and observe everything around them. This high level of intelligence means they get bored really easily, which is why they need mental stimulation. It's a challenge, but an incredible opportunity to bond. Because they're so smart, you can actually train them. Not just litter box training, they pick that up instantly. You can teach actual tricks like sit, shake, pause, high five. Use positive reinforcement with treats and you'll have routines in no time. It's more than a party trick. It engages their minds and strengthens your connection. Puzzle toys are another amazing way to tap their intelligence. Toys where they move a slider or spin a wheel to get a treat. Some cats walk away, but a Maine Coon sees a challenge to conquer. They'll sit focused, batting pieces and using their paws with incredible dexterity until they solve it. Watching that is a fascinating glimpse into their clever brains. Curiosity defines them. A new grocery bag on the floor is an adventure. When your cat sees you as the source of fun, challenges, and rewards, your bond becomes unbreakable. Alright, this next one is one of my favorite things about Maine Coons, and it's something you just have to hear to believe. Most cats meow, right? They have that classic meow sound for when they want food attention or just want to announce their presence. It can range from cute little squeaks to loud demanding yowls. But Maine Coons? They do something different. For a cat of their immense size, you would expect a deep, booming meow, but instead they communicate with a series of soft, adorable chirps and trills. It's the most bizarre and endearing sound. Imagine a giant lion-looking cat opening its mouth and instead of a roar, out comes a sound like a little bird. This vocalization is a mix between a purr and a meow, and it's unique to them. They use these chirps to communicate a whole range of emotions. A happy chirp when you come home, a questioning trill when they're curious, a series of little chirps when they want you to follow them to their food bowl. It's a delicate, musical sound that is completely at odds with their formidable appearance. This unique way of talking creates a special kind of dialogue between the cat and its owner. It feels less like a pet demanding something and more like a conversation. You start to learn their specific language, the different tones and pitches of their chirps and what each one means. In a world of loud, meowing cats, the gentle bird-like sounds of a Maine Coon are a constant, delightful surprise. We've talked about their personality, their intelligence, and their unique voice, but we have to come back to how they look, because it's simply breathtaking. A Maine Coon doesn't just walk into a room, it makes an entrance. Everything about them is majestic and over the top in the best way possible. Let's start with their ears. They often have these long tufts of fur on the tips, known as lynx tips, which gives them this wild, exotic appearance, like a miniature lynx living in your house. It's one of their most iconic and sought-after features. Then there's the mane. Around their neck, they have a thick ruff of fur that looks exactly like a lion's mane. This, combined with their broad chest and muscular build, gives them an incredibly powerful and regal silhouette. When they're sitting proudly, surveying their kingdom, your living room, they look like a tiny furry king. And let's not forget the tail. Incredibly long, bushy, fluffy. They often carry it high like a plume, and it's so long they can wrap it around themselves for warmth, which is why it's often called a rudder or a brush. Their coat is another marvel. It's shaggy, water-resistant, and comes in a huge variety of colors and patterns. This heavy coat was developed to help them survive the harsh New England winters, but now it just adds to their magnificent look. It's surprisingly soft and silky, but it does require regular grooming to keep it from matting. Brushing them becomes a bonding ritual, a quiet moment of care for this stunning creature. And honestly, they are unbelievably photogenic. It's almost impossible to take a bad picture of a Maine Coon. Ultimately, living with a Maine Coon means sharing your home with a piece of living art. Their presence is huge, not just physically, but energetically. They command attention without even trying. It's the wow factor they bring, this combination of wild beauty and gentle spirit, that truly makes them one of the most captivating animals you could ever hope to share your life with. So there you have it. The Maine Coon is not just a big cat, it's a gentle giant, a dog-like companion, a brilliant student, a charming conversationalist, and a majestic work of art all rolled into one massive, fluffy package. We've gone through 5 insane reasons why these cats are one of the most incredible pets on the planet, and honestly, I feel like we've only scratched the surface. From their gentle nature with kids to their bizarrely cute chirps, every single thing about them seems perfectly designed to make you fall in love. It's no wonder why they are one of the most popular cat breeds in the world. I started this video by promising that you would want a Maine Coon by the end, and I have to ask, did I succeed? Let me know in the comments below which of these 5 traits surprised you the most. Was it the fact that they play fetch, or was it the bird-like sounds they make? For me, it's the combination of their massive, wild look and their incredibly sweet, gentle soul. It's a contrast that is just so fascinating and lovable. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more content like this, make sure you absolutely destroy that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. The fetch, the chirp, the high five, the majestic pose. We're always exploring the most amazing and insane topics on Earth, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thank you so much for watching. This was a ton of fun to make, and I hope you feel as obsessed with Maine Coons as I am now. We'll see you in the next video.